Hello, and thank you for joining Ageless Beauty again. I really appreciate your viewing a million times. I appreciate your feedback and all the support you've given me. So thank you. So I've got something quite exciting to share with you today. I have news, big news. So I've created the Ageless Beauty Visionary program. And what this is a monthly interview with a woman who is a trailblazer as a woman 40 and up, someone we can look up to, a woman who is embracing her life, has made major changes, taken major risks, yet still remains full of integrity and professionalism, and has time to help and work with charities as well. So what I've done is I found our very first visionary to award to this month. And each month I'll do the same. So I'm going to be looking high and low. I'm going to be scouring, looking for women who I think would make a brilliant visionary. And then I'll give her a video interview. And then you can learn more about her and what she does and how she got to where she is today and how she feels about the aging process as a woman and what she plans to do going forward. Why? Because I think we as women 40 and up, and younger girls too, but especially women 40 and up, we need heroes. We need women we can look up to. When we were teenagers, we had heroes, girls. We had heroes. We had Wonder Woman. We had Bette Midler. We have Michelle Obama these days. We have, you guys can think of sports heroes. You can think of music heroes, technical guru women who have led the way. But now that we're a bit older, we are sorely lacking women to look up to. There's a handful out there. There is, and I totally appreciate them. But I think that we need to do what our sisters before us have done, and that is to kind of make a change here in the way that the older woman is perceived. She's not a matron. She's not an old maid. Nor is she a cougar either. She's a woman. And it seems like people would like to slap some labels on us, and I don't want them. I don't know about you, but I want to be just a woman. And if that means I have lines on my face, and when you put all my birthday candles on my cake, it sets off the smoke alarm, then so be it. I didn't start out this way, believe me, and I'm still a work in progress. If I were to tell you that I have always felt good about the aging process as a woman, that would just be a big fat lie, and I can't do that. I'm working through it with you. But one of the biggest and most important things you can do to change things is to change things. This sounds really silly, but nothing changes if nothing changes. And I think it's going to come down to us, ladies, right? It's our generation. And we've got sisters before us who have marched down the streets picketing, asking for their right to vote. We have sisters now and decades before asking for equal pay. I think it's time for us to do the same thing in being recognized as valuable people in society without labels, just accepting who we are. If we can get there, life can be different, and then we can make it different for all our loved ones that are younger than us who are coming up in this world. So, first things first, what to do? Find people who are out there doing those things that we admire. Learn more about them. See if we can do things that they're doing. See if we can think of things ourselves that we could be doing to change the course of history. I know, you might think that's a little bit cheesy and Pollyanna, but call me Pollyanna. Go ahead, just call me Pollyanna. You know, one other thing you might be asking after calling me Pollyanna is, Therese, isn't this kind of at odds with what your business is? I mean, look around. I have a skincare and makeup studio. I take care of women's skin, and I do makeup, makeovers, all the beauty stuff. Isn't that kind of going against what you're saying about accepting yourself as you are today? Well, no. Hell no. It's not. This is about coming in, accepting that you should have some time spent on you. Receive some gorgeous touch therapy, because in receiving touch therapy, which is a luxury massage, right? Having that helps center you. It releases positive feelings inside of you, endorphins, and more. And later on, I will come back with some studies that you'll find quite interesting. I think we're hurting ourselves by neglecting ourselves. And I don't want to go into the whole black and white spectrum of no makeup, no skincare bad, all makeup, all skincare good, all that spectrum, black and white thinking, because that's not what I'm about. There is no need to put down one group of people to make myself feel better. It doesn't work that way. If you can't be happy where you're at, doing what you're doing, and not worry about what's going on down the street, you're going to be losing. You need to be able to focus yourself in what you believe in. And what I believe in is, if a woman wants to take time out and take care of her skin and put some lipstick on it, more power to you. And if a woman gets up in the morning, washes her face and jumps into her jeans and goes about her business, love you too. I love you too, because we're all women. We all have different ways of being, and we're all out there trying to make things work. We're all beautiful in our own right. Stop being so hard on each other. You know, women are hardest on each other. Forget men. You know, I think that, to be honest with you, we have been quite taught over time to be suspicious of each other, to be competitive of each other, to be damned hard on each other. When in fact, you know, that woman next to you, she struggled. You know, the woman on the other side, she struggled. It is not easy making it and getting a foot in the ground and being 40 plus, going through all the things we go through. Why not just come together, regardless of what your beliefs are, in one singular belief that we all deserve to feel beautiful and that we are all relevant and important here, right? We do that. That's half the battle won. And that also takes us, because I actually looked up these two words in the dictionary the other day. I looked up liberation and I looked up emancipation, because I wondered what the differences were. Because liberation was when we got the right to vote. Liberation is when we can decide what job we want to do. We can decide if we want to drive. You know, we can decide if we want to marry. That's liberation, because we are no longer bogged down by the establishment or by rules outside of ourselves. Emancipation is freedom. Now, we've been liberated a long time ago. We've not yet been emancipated. And the reason why is because we are keeping ourselves imprisoned. Every day you wake up and make a decision that you are not going to go to that party, or you are not going to take your kid out to the mall because you don't look good enough, because you're not thin enough, because you don't belong, then you are imprisoned and you take your loved ones with you. So this whole movement is all about emancipation and freedom, and that is why I am going to be doing this. I am going to be interviewing a woman, like I said, every single month, and she will be a visionary, and maybe you'll be next. You know, I think that we all have something here to offer. I just wanted to let you know it's on its way, and you should see our very first visionary video in the next day or two, and I think you'll enjoy it. So that's me done ranting, blathering, blabbing, but you know what? It had to be said. It might as well be me. You know how I am already, don't you? Anyway, thank you. Thank you for listening. And again, you want to say something? You want to jump in and get into a conversation about this? Please do. We need you. We can't do this on our own. And I know you have thoughts, strong thoughts about this. Don't lie. I know you do. If you want to do a reply video, do that. If you want to leave a note, a message, do that. Would love to hear from you. So anyway, thank you. Have a gorgeous day. Do this day here and now and be beautiful doing it. Okay. I got my lip gloss on here, so I'm gonna go do that now. All right. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.